stopping by Elrock's Diamond and Painting and Crafts. And today we have our WIP and chat for WIP It Wednesday. WIP stands for Work in Progress. So today we are working on the beautiful Desert Princess by Diamond Art Club. She is a discontinued kit. Yes. So I'm recording this a couple days ahead of time. But you guys will see it on Wednesday. Hold on, give me a second. I'm looking at a calendar. And of course, my computer loves to run slow. The 19th. You guys will be watching this on the 19th. So, I had gotten this when it first came out. So, I had it in my stash. And I'm kind of wanting to do the princesses, get them done. I had gotten all of them. Yes, they are all discontinued. Do not reach out saying you want them. They are getting done. I'm doing them. The pen I'm using today is my pen from True, and also my pen from Diamond Art Club. I have another one I've been using. I've been using this for my AB and this for everything else. We are using, the two things I'm using is W.I.P and from Excuse Me Designs Apple Cinnamon Caramel Putty. This is one of my favorite putties I have. The tray I'm using different trays because I have multiple trays. They're from Elizabeth. She goes by, I don't know. I'll let you guys know in the description where I got them from. I'm also using my 3D printed for my 3D print tray. That's another tray I'm using. But the other 9 I'm using is not from my 3D design. So let's get this started. You guys have not heard from me in a while. I was very depressed and down. Went to my doctor, got that sorted out. They did put me on a depression medicine. So now I'm kind of getting back. I was actually so depressed. I really wasn't diamond painting so much. Last year, I can count on my hand. Probably, I got only 1 diamond painting done last year. And then I was working on the others and stopping and working on them and stopping. Like, I have... Hold on, guys. I'll be right. All right. Sorry about that. Now back. I have 4, plus this one is 5 current WIPs. One was started around Halloween time-ish, like in September 2 years ago. I stopped it in October that year because my mom was getting sick. And so I just stopped working on it. And I had to help start taking care of her. And then at Christmas time, I started a Christmas one 2 years ago. Well, coming around last Halloween time, I picked it up where I left it off. Did a little bit, got depressed, put it aside. Because when I started the Halloween one 2 years ago, that's when my mom got really sick. And then I turned around and started the Christmas one. And then we found out after I started the Christmas one, I was also doing another one at that time for a gift for my mother. So at that time, we found out she had cancer. So I was, how it is. And then my mom had been taken care of full time. So I started doing that. So I was literally just, sorry for the shaking too, it's hooked onto my lap desk, my draft table. So yeah, I was taking care of my mom and trying to, why am I using this pen? This is not the pen I like to use on these. Trying to help, because at that time, the little kids were still, doing the virtual school, because of the Rona was going on. And so I really didn't get that much done. So after Christmas, I put that one up. Then I finished the one I was working on for my mother, literally right after she passed away. My mom she found out in November, 3 months before she passed away, right after Thanksgiving, she had cancer. We didn't know why her kidneys were failing at first. It was like putting her on dialysis and all that. In October, she spent 2 weeks in the hospital. Then she came home. They told her she had to go on dialysis. Then she went to dialysis. Then they didn't know why nothing was working. Then they tested her for the cancer. Then they found out. I'm sorry, guys, if any of y'all, if this emotional part, it is very emotional. I'm just telling you why I haven't been doing any videos, really. I've been trying to do videos, and it's like, got depressed. But yeah, she had cancer. She was diagnosed with cancer, pancreatic, and they said about 6 months. They told her 6 months. She didn't last 6 months. She lasted until February. We lost her. That's when I got that one picture done. And it was of my uncle, my grandmother, and my aunt that passed away like a couple years before that. And my mom wanted that picture done. So I got that done right after she passed away. And I'm looking for a color, y'all. Sorry. And so with that happening, that whole year was very depressing. I really didn't want to work on anything. Didn't diamond paint hardly. It literally took me about 4 months to finish a painting at that rate, which it normally takes me less time. Because one of these big paintings of the princesses can take me about 3 weeks. I know that for a fact because the last princess I just got finished with took me 3 weeks. Roughly under 3 weeks. So yeah. So my mom passed away in 2021. So literally, I was depressed for a whole year about it. I am not going to be that no more. Talked to my doctor about it. When I was younger, I was on depression medicine because I was a depressed kid. The doctors looked at my thing. They're like, oh, you used to be on depression medicine. It's like, let's put you back on a different depression medicine. So I'm back on my depression medicine. I am not depressed anymore. And now I just want to diamond paint every afternoon. When I get home from work, I diamond paint for a few hours. And so on and so on. So that is what's being done. Like literally when I get home like, just depending on what time I get off work. Usually my schedule from work is 11 to 7. And sometimes I get off earlier. Depends on how quick we can get the kitchen cleaned up and whatnot. Oh, my scissors over that way. And if we can get cleaned up, I can get out of it by 6:30 and be home by 7. But usually when I get home, you know, jump in the shower from work, and then I like to diamond paint. So yeah. Oh, and I got a Titties. Miss Coffee, man, when she called this teddy bear thing Teddy Titties, I fell in love with it. I had to go buy me one. Mine's a green apple. And yeah, I got me Teddy Titties, Miss Coffee. So yeah, I'm going to throw that out. Throw that out there. Yeah, so that's just a little thing. So yeah, what have I been up to for the year and a half that you guys really haven't, well, last 6 months. I gave you a unboxing like 6 months ago. I really haven't been doing my unboxings like I wanted to or anything. So going forward with my channel, I'm going to put out hopefully 3 videos a week. Monday is unbaggings, unboxings, whatever I have. So you are getting, you would have got a video this past Monday, which would have been the 17th. Whipping chats will be on Wednesdays because it's Whip It Wednesday. So whip Wednesday, so you get your Whip It for the Wednesdays. Then Fridays will be post reviews or like show you my current whips, like where I'm at on my whip, like where I'm at on my diamond painting. So you guys say, you guys see this now, where I'm at now, you guys will see a different area because I work hours on my diamond paintings. I literally work about, let's say I get home about 7. I work about 3 to 3.5 hours at night when I get home from work. So, and the way I section mines off, I don't section mines off like most people on their diamond paintings. I get my little release papers and I cut them to 4. So they're normally, I don't know what size they are. They came in, let me see, I know I got one somewhere. Where did I put them? Oh, right here. Just don't fall over. They come in a big piece like this. I cut it into 4 pieces. So it's smaller squares. I don't like big sections. So usually my rows are smaller. So I get through a row a night, usually, or try to. So that means on my off days, I can get to 2 to 3 rows a day. Like I just did this whole row underneath this morning. And I'm halfway through it, and it's 8:20 p.m. The only reason why I have not been finished this row yet is because I went out for dinner. So yeah, that's how my channel is going to be. So yeah, you will see my other whips that I'm in the process of working on too. Also, one whip you will see is technically was not my brother wanted to do a diamond paint. So I gave him a diamond painting, and then, let's say he messed up. He got in trouble. So I'm going to move you over a little bit so you can see that little section. Sorry if you're shaking for a minute. I'm sorry. But these are the trays I was talking about. They come with these little things. Don't ask me how I did that. I would do that in a video. I will show you how I did that in another video. But yeah, so he asked me to do a diamond painting. I said, okay, you can, bro. You can, my brother. I gave him one of my oldest kits that I had. It was one of my Statue of Liberties I had from Diamond Art Club. Well, he messed up. Let's say he didn't get a lot done on it. I could say that. Because I took it back. And it's hanging up in my current whips because it was started. So I would do it when I get a chance to it. But it is in a current whip. And I just move those. There we go. Yeah. Let me see how I can get here. Oh, you guys can't get closer. Sorry. I was trying to get you guys closer. So yeah. And then my other brother, I bought him a diamond painting. My youngest brother. Oh. So, I don't know if any of y'all seen my whips, but I did move back home. Sorry, y'all. My Dexcom has gone off. What I was saying is, I moved back home to help my mother out before she even got sick. What actually happened was, me and my ex-significant other, something happened. It is personal. I would not go into it. Let's say I called my family. I asked them to help me out because I needed out of a situation. And they came through. So I came back on that term, but I wasn't going to be here that long. Then my mom got sick. And then as my mom got sick, my little brother, she asked me to help take care of him if she passed away. I told her yes. So I helped take care of him, tried to help take care of him as much as I can. So, yeah. So I got him a diamond painting. He thinks it's too big. So I'm going to get him a smaller one. And then I'm going to do that one. So that is another work in progress. So I do have more than 4. I actually have 6, 7 work in progresses, y'all. But I put his back in the box because he goes in, wants to do it here and there. So technically it's his work in progress, but he wants me to get him a smaller one and do that one for him. I told him I would. I just have to wait until I come in something. Well, it's an Amazon exclusive from Diamond Art Club, so I actually literally have to wait because I had some bills. I have bills to pay, and yeah. And I told him I'll get it soon. I'll probably try to get it next paycheck, so in 2 weeks. because I had to get my medicine and all that, this paycheck and stuff like that. So but yeah, so that is what's been, I know I'm rambling a little, sorry y'all. So yeah, I did, after my mom passed away, I started working for a school township. I worked there for about over a year before I started not liking it. So literally, I left right before Thanksgiving. Not thinking, I was like, I wasn't thinking, literally, I was not thinking at all. I'm telling you that now, guys, I was not thinking. Because I didn't have a job lined up. So, when I left that job, did not have a job lined up. I was just tired of situations. So, I was like, I'm leaving it. I'll get another job. Let's say I went job hunting for, the day I quit, I went online and I applied for like 11 jobs. I had 9 interviews within 3 days. I had 4 job offers, but I did accept the job as a cook at a, sorry y'all, my Dexcom is going off yelling at me. That's another story. So yeah, I found a job as a cook. Before, my hours used to be 6 a.m. till 2. 6 to 2. I like sleeping in. That's also why I left that job. I'm a night owl, so I like staying up late. With that job, I had to be in bed by 9 o'clock. So I could be up by 5. By even 4:30 sometimes. Because I had to leave by 5:30. So yeah, I left that job. I got another job as a cook. Still a cook. At a nursing, it's not a nursing home. It's more of an assisted living facility. So I went from cooking for children, kids, because I cooked in an elementary school. So kindergarten through 4th grade. That's what our elementary school is through. So I went from cooking for kids to cooking for older people. I love this job. There is so many personalities in that job. Some of the people, of the older people, oh my gosh, they are funny. One of the residents, I've gotten a nickname automatically because in this job facility, there's not so many how to put it, Caucasian people. Yes, I am Caucasian. But there's not that many Caucasians at this job. So one of the residents, my first day there, he's like, oh, hi, Snow Bunny. He called me Snow Bunny. Ever since that's my nickname for him. That's been my nickname from him. And now he knows my name, but if I don't answer my name, he'll turn around and say, hey, my Snow Bunny. And he knows that irks my nerves. Because I'm like, I'm not a Snow Bunny. That's what I told him. When he's like, hi, you're my Snow Bunny. He's like, hi, Snow Bunny. The first day I see him. So I was like, that is not my name. My name is not Snow Bunny. My name is... Hi, everyone. I don't think I really said what my name is. My name is Mary. But... Or Lisa. Or, yeah. I go by Mary and I go by Lisa. But for my job's sake... Because I technically have 2 first names. It's Mary, Lisa, Elizabeth. But for my job's sakes, I go by Mary. Like, my name is Mary. He's like, no, you're my Snow Bunny. I was like, no, you're not. Please do not call me that. My name is Mary. So, if he wants to get my attention and I don't answer him right away, like if he's like, hey, Mary, and I'm kind of busy with another resident, because sometimes when I'm cooking, I get downtime. So I can go out in the dining room and sit down. And sometimes the residents comes in the dining room asking for ice, some water, some coffee. They can ask all day long for water and coffee no matter what. So they can come in the dining room no matter what and ask for that. So if I'm talking to another resident and he comes in and he's like, hey, Mary, I'm like, and I'm talking to another resident, I do not stop just to turn around and talk to him. And then he'll call me Snow Bunny. And he knows that irks my nerves. But, like, literally, he is a... Sorry, y'all. Disclaimer too. If you hear any noise in the background, like an animal, like a dog barking, like bumping and thumping, music, whatever, there are other people in this house. There is a dog, so I'm sorry for that. I thought there was knocking on the downstairs door. That's why I kind of paused y'all, but it was not. It was someone knocking on another door in the house. So, yeah, this resident calls me Snow Bunny. So, yeah, where I work at, facility, an awesome place. I do like it. I've been working there. That Tuesday right after Thanksgiving, I got hot. Literally, I went in for my interview. I quit my job Thursday, November 17th. Literally. I had an interview for this place. I got called for interview that Monday before Thanksgiving. They wanted me to come in for an interview on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I got offered the job on the spot the day after Thanksgiving. So I started that Tuesday after Thanksgiving because I had to wait for my background check and all that to come through. So I started that job, you know, about the guy that calls me Snow Bunny. But yeah, there are a lot of people there, a lot of residents, nice residents there. You do have some of them that aren't, that if they have not had certain items, like their medicine or something, they are a wholly different altogether different person. So I've been working there probably around 3.5 to 4 months, give or take. So I do like it. So yeah, my work schedule is from 11 to 7 now. So I get to sleep in a little bit. I don't have to get up bright and early, so I can stay up a little later. And yeah, so after I did that, I'm like diamond painting back at night. Definitely after I just started taking my depression medicine. So yeah. So yeah, you will probably hear me talk about resident stories and stuff like that. There's a few residents also that I know that diamond paints there. And that's awesome because I can talk to them about it. And that's so much fun. but they don't know about Diamond Art Club. They got their diamond paintings from, what is it, True Moo, and yeah, they've been getting their stuff from True Moo, because those people, you got to realize, this facility, it's paid by Medicare and stuff like that, so, and yeah, so they don't have a lot of money, because they're all retired. Like, this is a retired, like, these, so I know they are limited on money and stuff like that, so you get those people. And so yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe getting them a small kit from Diamond Art Club, a couple of my peoples, because they are sweet. I have 2 people that I know that diamond paints there, so I get to talk to them a little bit about diamond painting and all that, and that just brings me joy to that, because this is a craft that I love to do, and I know they love to do it, so those are, yeah. So that's what's been up. Okay. Now, my story about being a diabetic. I was diagnosed in 2019. I got under control for 2019, 20, 21, until 2022. That's when my diabetes flipped back up. I had it under control for about 3 years, literally. My A1Cs was down. Everything was down. My A1Cs are back up. So they put me, at first I was on this medicine called Ozempic. I had a bad reaction to it, so they took me off. They put me on a different insulin. It is working. Kind of, to me it is, but I'm not gonna stop my drinks of sweets. I'm sorry, I can't. I did stop drinking regular Pepsi. I drink 0 sugar Pepsi. That's the only one I can get off of. I can't get off my green tea. I'm sorry, I love it so much. And they don't make the green tea like that with 0 sugar. The watermelon green tea. Like, this is a tea that I like to drink. Right here. It's the Lipton watermelon green tea with watermelon. That's my favorite. Sorry, taking a drink. That's one of my favorites drinks. So I take my insulin. I take my my insulin, and then they also, besides giving me insulin, where I work out, I poke myself. I was poking myself all the time to test my blood sugar. I told them that is not feasible. I work in a kitchen. I work around older people, and that I can't do that no more. So they asked me, did I want to go on I suggested Dexcom, or what's the other one? Freestyle Libre. They tried to give me the Freestyle. Didn't work. So I got on the Dexcom, and that was actually what's cut my videos off, because it's saying my sugars are a little high right now, because I did just get back from eating dinner not that long ago. So I knew my sugar was going to go up. So yeah. So that is with my sugar. I use a Dexcom. I change it every 10 days. So, yeah. So you guys see what's going on with my channel, how I'm going to run through my channel now on. It is going to be every Wednesday, starting this Wednesday, whipping chats. Fridays, either post reviews or current whips I'm on, or whips that I'm on and doing. So you see the progress of me going along. Then on Mondays, it'll be unboxings, unpackagings of new things, of stuff. And I'm hopefully either on one of the Mondays or Fridays, I'm going to go through a pen stash, excuse me, y'all, a wax / putty stash. And hopefully I can get a stash video up. I know I've been promising y'all that. It's just to take all my diamond paintings out right now. Whew. I got some of them in a book, so it's a little easier. But some of them I don't. The stickers are either still in the box or I don't have stickers for them. I believe the stickers mainly are still in the boxes of all my princesses, because I did not want to take them out because it was so many of them. Also, probably in one of the videos I would show you what my stash looks like how many I have in it. And yes, I am going to be doing them. I picked out these diamond paintings because I loved them and I wanted to do them. Yeah, I know I haven't been doing them so much. I know I've been buying them the last 2 years, but not doing them because I wanted to get back to the craft. And also, I did have a diamond painting burnout. I did burn out on it at one point. So yes, you will burn out if you don't take time off of it. Like, say, these big ones. Like, when you get it done, take maybe 1 or 2 days off of diamond painting. Do something else. Like, I color. I also crochet. So I take, if I don't want to diamond paint, but if I really want to diamond paint, then I will diamond paint. But I know the last time that happened, I just went from kit to kit to kit because I kept a few kits kitted up. I still do that, but I have a couple kits kitted up that I haven't even opened up. Well, I've opened them. One's a custom, and I kind of don't want to get to that custom yet because it is a sad situation what happened. I got this custom, and I wanted to, well, before I got the custom, I asked because it was not a picture that was mine. It technically wasn't copyrighted because it was from an it wasn't copyrighted, but it was from someone else's Facebook. So it could become copyrighted. So I didn't want to take that picture and get it diamond painted without his permission. So when he came last year for Comic-Con, because I do go to Comic-Cons, I don't just go to Comic-Cons. I work at the Comic-Con in my state. And so when he came last year, I asked, hey, do you mind if I get a custom? I showed him the picture of you with the rest of your, okay, I still am, no matter what. I'm a 90 kids at heart. I was a Power Ranger freak. How many of my, I know I only have 38 followers. Thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing. But how many of y'all was in love with Power Rangers? Like, die-hard Power Ranger fans. I know I was. So I got to meet last year Jason David Frank. He came to my state for Comic-Con, or Comic Convention. We do not call it Comic-Con anymore. We cannot. So Comic Convention came into town. No, I am not telling you what state I live in right now. You might find out in the later videos, but yeah. So Comic Convention came into town, and he was there. I worked the Comic Convention. I have a blast when I work it. No matter who I work with, or anything. I just have a blast. So I worked it last year. I'm gonna see if I can post a video up. Well, post a picture of who I met last year. Well, Jason David Frank, aka Tommy, the Green, the White Ranger, the Dino Thunder, Black Ranger. There was one more that he did. Sorry, guys. Because he has done his spin-off thing of, what is it? Dark something Lord. I forgot what it is. It's been so long. But yeah, so I asked him, could I get a thing? He's like, yeah, I don't mind. Well, he came back to Indiana in November. I really wanted to go to it, but I did not, because I was going to have him sign it. And I wish I would have went to get him to sign that diamond painting so bad. Because a week after he came to Indy, he lost. Let's say he's no longer alive. If anybody knows, you know the story of what happened. If you're a fan, if you're not, he took his life. He was battling a lot of mental demons. So, I did not go to get it signed. So, I have this diamond painting that I got custom of him that I'm just not ready to work on yet. Due to that fact. Because my heart kind of crushed when he passed away. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to stop, take a drink. Okay. So, that is actually, so that is another picture I do have kitted up. And then all my whips I have kitted up. And then this one. So, I really don't have any more containers, so I can't kit up any more kits. So, I have to get some kits done. And actually, I do have one kitted up for the next month event in May. Diamonds and Washi is teaming up with Diamond Art Club and doing a Marvel event, and I'm going to be doing that. Since I'm doing a square this month, I'll be doing a round for that event. I know people are not gonna like, well, I'm not really a Thanos fan either, but I did fall in love with this diamond paint when I seen it, all because of the glove. But Thanos is in a, so yeah, I got the Thanos character to work on for that event. So I will be working on Thanos in May. So this one takes me about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks to get one of the princess kits done. And if not, I'll just put it up if I don't get done, because squares do take a little bit longer. So we'll see where I can get to. But yeah. So yeah, for that event, I am doing Thanos. I normally don't. The only events I normally do is the September-October event for the Halloween, the chills and scare, whatever it is, chills and something for the Halloween event. And then I think there's a Christmas event that used to happen a couple years back. I know there was a Christmas event that I did, but I didn't do it last year because I've been working on this other projects for 2 years, and last year I didn't do drills and chills due to the same thing. Because they want you to start a new painting each time, and I didn't. So, but I do want to get these 2 paintings I have done this year. The ones I started 2 years ago, which I believe I can get them done because I have pretty much almost half of Scaredy Cat done. And the Christmas one, I barely worked on it last year. Like, barely. And I'm sorry, guys, if you're shaking. I really am. You guys are hooked up to my table, my glass table, and I shake it, you guys shake. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how to fix that. I really don't. I'm trying not to shake it as much. But yeah. So, I'm hopefully going to come up with funny stories. If not, during my whipping chats, I will see what I can figure out to do for them. Maybe do, I know there's a couple out there that do, what is it? Stories, tell stories and stuff while they're diamond painting. I don't want to do that because it's already been done. I'm going to probably come up with a new ideal, hopefully. If you guys have any ideas what I can do for whipping chats, if I don't have any stories from work or stories around my house, just let me know. But yeah, I do not have any kids of my own, so I only have my brother, and he's younger than me, and yeah, like today we went out to dinner, right? The whole house did. So yeah, my dad does treat me sometimes to take me out to dinner. I did have my own money, but he told me to put it away. They do that sometimes, like when you're living at home, no matter what. So I'm like, okay. Well, my little brother was sitting next to me, and he thought he was being funny. He ate what he wanted off his plate, and then threw the napkin on the rest of the food over the plate. Well, I seen him do that. I was like, dude, you need to eat the rest of your food. He's like, what do you mean? I pulled off the napkin. I was like, you have all this food right here on the plate. He's like, and then I turn around and tell my dad's girlfriend, like, look what he did. And he's like, Lisa, why are you telling on me? I'm like, you need to eat the rest of your food. It was expensive. Like, literally, eat your food. Don't waste your food. We didn't come out to eat for you to waste your food, dude. So, yeah, my brother sometimes, he's 9, so I'm going to tell you stories about him, probably. You might hear stories about him. So, yeah. I'll tell you little bits about him and how he is, and, yeah. So, yeah, guys, I think I kept you guys long enough. I think it's about an hour, maybe even shorter. I'm sorry. But if you guys like to hit that comment on my video, tell me if you like what you see. Like it, subscribe if you want. Yeah. So, and details on, I'm going to link the pen, the trays that I've used in this tray. Diamond Art Club, I don't think carries this pen no more. And yes, I do use metal tips. I'm sorry, I love my metal tips. I think I got these metal tips off of Amazon, and I will link them. I'll link Titty, the Teddy thing. Okay, this is, okay, Miss Coffee named this Titty. Technically, it's for your one placer. What you're supposed to do is, after you get wax, you're supposed to do this to cut the excess wax off so you can easily diamond paint. That's technically what the use is for. But Miss Coffee came up with this name called Teddy Titty. And I love it. It's sweet. It's awesome. I will link Diamond Art Club in the description box. This canvas is no longer available, but there are a whole lot of canvases that are as pretty, as adorable as this one. You don't see how adorable it is, but this one is beautiful. It is a Mandy Manzano. There is some of her other kits up there. I think the Beast is still available up on Diamond Art Club. That is another one that Mandy Manzano did come out with. It's kind of like the Princess kits. I do have that one, but that one will be worked on later. But yeah, y'all, so thank you very much for stopping by, and just, you know, subscribe if you want, and if you don't want, watch some of my other videos. I'm hopefully going to get a little bit better on videos and stuff near future. So thank you guys so much, and you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the flips. See you guys.